What if the Galaxy S26 finally fixed the one thing users complain about the most: battery life? We've seen sleek designs, better displays, powerful cameras, and even improved chipsets. But all of that falls flat if your phone doesn't last through the day. This time, Samsung might actually be working on something meaningful. It's not just about making the battery bigger, it's about making it smarter, safer, and maybe even faster to charge. According to a report from South Korea, Samsung has teamed up with ITM Semiconductor to boost the battery performance in the Galaxy S26 series. The goal: longer-lasting batteries and better protection. What's interesting is that ITM is expected to provide special battery protection circuits using a material called epoxy molding compound, or EMC. These circuits do a lot more than just regulate power. They protect the battery from overheating, water damage, and electrical interference. The idea is to help the battery stay healthy even during heavy use or while charging fast. Phones generate a lot of heat when you're playing games or charging quickly, and that heat can slowly damage the battery over time. So, with the EMC-based protection, your phone could handle more without stressing the battery too much. This could be a big win for people who want their phone to last longer, not just on a single charge, but over years of use. Now here's the cool part. These new protection circuits are getting smaller, which could leave more room inside the phone for a bigger battery. There's no official word from Samsung, but some rumors suggest that the Galaxy S26 Ultra could come with a 5,500 mAh battery, which would be a small bump up from the 5,400 mAh cell used in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. It's not a huge leap, but when combined with better efficiency and smarter protection, it might still feel like a big improvement. That said, some people might not be too impressed, especially when you compare it to what Chinese brands are offering. Phones like the OnePlus 13 and Nothing Phone 3 have already started using silicon carbon batteries, or SiC batteries. These can hold more charge in the same space. There are even rumors that the upcoming OnePlus 15 might feature a massive 7,000 mAh battery. Compared to that, Samsung's rumored upgrade doesn't sound too groundbreaking. But Samsung's move seems to focus more on reliability and safety than just pushing high mAh numbers. Right now, there's no sign that the Galaxy S26 will switch to silicon carbon batteries, which means Samsung is still playing catch-up in terms of raw battery size. However, there's another angle: charging speed. While there's no confirmation yet, it's possible that improved battery protection could open the door for faster charging. Chinese phones often charge faster than both Samsung and Apple models, and fans have been asking for years why Samsung hasn't stepped up. Maybe this new battery design will change that. Even if the mAh number doesn't jump much, charging faster could make the phone feel a lot more powerful in day-to-day use. So what does this all mean? It means the Galaxy S26 might bring battery changes that actually matter. Instead of chasing the biggest number, Samsung might be trying to make a battery that lasts longer, stays cooler, and charges smarter. That could make a huge difference for anyone who uses their phone heavily throughout the day. So, are these battery upgrades enough to make you excited about the Galaxy S26? Or do you think Samsung still has a long way to go? Drop your thoughts in the comments, leave a like if you found this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on the latest tech news. Could Apple's upcoming iPhone 17 Air have just leaked through something as simple as a wallpaper? That's what many believe after a surprising discovery in the second developer beta of iOS 26. A new version of Apple's famous clownfish wallpaper was found, but what caught everyone's attention wasn't just the nostalgic image, it was the resolution. Listed as 420 by 912 at 3x, that translates to 2,736 by 1,260 pixels. What makes this important is that no current iPhone model uses this resolution. And when you line it up with previous leaks, especially a detailed prediction from well-known Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo in July 2024. Things get really interesting. Back then, Kuo said Apple was working on a new iPhone model, first called the iPhone 17 Slim, now widely referred to as the iPhone 17 Air, and that it would feature a display resolution of 2740 by 1260 pixels and measure 6.6 inches diagonally. That's just a tiny 4-pixel difference from what was found in this wallpaper, suggesting that Apple may be testing that exact screen in its internal development. This isn't the first time iOS beta versions have hinted at upcoming products. In fact, the first iOS 18.6 developer beta earlier this year included a new Apple logo resolution that's now believed to be for an upcoming Home Hub product. Apple often slips in clues before announcements, sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident. That means this wallpaper resolution could be more than just a placeholder. It might be our first technical confirmation of the iPhone 17 Air's display size, but there's more to the story. The iPhone 17 Air isn't just about being slim. It could also pack impressive display technology. Some rumors say it will support ProMotion, which would bring a 120Hz refresh rate to the base iPhone model for the first time, allowing smoother scrolling and better performance in games and animations. Other sources suggest the device might use a new M14 OLED panel, said to be 30% brighter than the screens on the iPhone 16 lineup. That extra brightness would help users see the display more clearly in bright daylight, and it could also improve contrast and color accuracy. Internally, the iPhone 17 Air is expected to use the A18 Bionic chip, offering faster speeds and better efficiency. This would likely translate to improved performance across apps and games, as well as longer battery life, though we still don't know the exact battery size in mAh. Since the model is expected to be thinner than other iPhones, battery capacity may be slightly lower than Pro models, but Apple usually balances this with smart software and power-efficient chips. The physical design is also expected to change, with slimmer bezels and a lighter build, making the iPhone 17 Air feel more premium and modern. Apple's goal seems to be creating a phone that feels different from both the regular and Pro models, offering something sleek and new without cutting back too much on features. And now, with this new wallpaper detail matching up closely with Kuo's previous claims, it feels more likely than ever that this model is real and getting close to launch. While Apple hasn't officially confirmed anything yet, these little pieces of information, like a wallpaper resolution that doesn't match